Hey everybody, Yami Liavendaño here, but you can call me Yami. It's a lot funner to say. I wanted to share with you all today a little personal favorite game of mine. It's called Reus. Reus? I'm about 90% sure it's called Reus. It's an indie game by the developers Abby Games, and it's freaking awesome. In typical my favorite game fashion, it's a god game, and you have 4 giants that perform different actions to allow you to make the world inhabitable for people. And then you're just basically pleasing the populace. I'm always a crowd pleaser. So let's just jump right in. I've got like 18 hours on this game already, so I'm not even gonna pretend to. You start off with like the tutorial, and then you got era, which allows you to choose whatever time you want. And this becomes more relevant as you play the game. You realize that you can't do a lot of the things in a short amount of time, so you go with the longer ones. But for the sake of showing you the game, we'll go with the shorter one. You have a variety of different settings under advanced where you're able to make the earth smaller or bigger. You got Titan mode. You can't pause the game. I don't know what it means by enables alt mode. I think that might mean that you won't get any achievements for doing that. I don't know. And start! Let me just jump right in to show you. Because I can't show you with explaining. No, that's what actually someone who knew what they were talking about with video games would do. I don't know what I'm doing. Developments are basically achievements, in-game achievements, and they appear on your Steam account as normal achievements, but they're basically little things that you could do to level up yourself as a god, you know, within this game. I didn't unlock era until I got a certain amount of developments. Now that I'm at the point where it really doesn't matter and I'm just getting developments for the sake of being a completionist, I get the really hard developments now. Like, they get kind of crazy. You have no idea what I'm looking at right now, but they get kind of crazy. I'm gonna start the game! Look at them, those are the giants. They're your friends, they help you. We got tree over here. The basis of all life, as we all know, is water. So you have to start off by getting your water giant to make an ocean. He's gonna get to work. He's gonna get to twerk. This is actually my favorite one, the forest one, because he's a baller shot caller. It's so much easier to be the forest guy than to deal with fucking mountains and shit. And swamp. Swamp is the least fair. Okay, look at how ugly he is. Fuck that. I don't want to play as him. But anyways, he's making a swamp. Each individual character has different things that it could do. As you're seeing, he can make a swamp, he can make a forest, he can make an ocean. And you know what? Some of them might be women. Let's not be sexist here. Some of them might be women. And then she can raise mountains. And we're gonna see this happen now. She's gonna raise a mountain, which creates a desert over there. If I were to put an ocean right here, it would change the desert into a forest. But since I don't want to do that because I want a desert, I'm gonna go ahead and make some of these inhabitable. I'm gonna get a little fruit plant and make a little fruit plant right there. This guy can make domestic animals appear, so I'm gonna put them in the ocean, because why not? The ocean is actually not inhabitable, so I just did that for no reason. Hey, a forest village has settled! It gives you a little hint here that they start projects that require food. And projects, basically, every civilization is gonna start doing projects, and these are gonna require you to reach a certain amount of... What? My dog is bothering me. Reach a certain amount of something in order to complete the project. This something can range from food to technology or to wealth or a combination of all three. Here we see that they've started the granary project. The granary. So it requires 30 food by the civilization. Right here we see it's in use 5. And the maximum that it could hold is 20. That number will just continue to increase over time, but we need it to reach 30 in order for the granary to be complete. And here it says that there's a special attribute to the granary in that 15 plus food for each plant within the borders. It stacks up to 3 times. So I can easily reach 30 using this. We see here that the border reaches from here, where I have a fruit plant already, to here, where I have the ocean. So I'm gonna go move this guy over here and put your fruit plant. Put a fruit plant. Put it right there. Yeah. Good job. And now we see I got to 1040. Oh no! But what's this? When you basically try and speed things along and you're getting greedy yourself, your civilization gets greedy with you, basically. So this shows that they're gathering a lot of fruit per second to the point where it's making them greedy, and this will increase, and my god is it annoying when it increases, because after a certain point they start thinking that you're too good for you, you know, they start thinking that you're not almighty and shit, so they will either start attacking your giants or they'll start attacking another civilization. And since we don't have any other village here, it's probably gonna start attacking the giant if this reaches like that. Oh, it calmed down, but it becomes a problem when you start getting too greedy. So don't get too greedy. So I'm gonna put exotic animals here for no reason, you know, I just felt like it. Deserts usually deal with wealth, so I'm gonna put a mineral right there. Once a civilization starts there, I already know what to expect. Swamp Village! The swamp villages require technology, mostly. For the most part. They will most of the time ask for that, but they could also branch into other things that they might want. The ocean guy is pretty, like, sad and alone in that he gets the whole game started with forests and swamps and exotic animals. I mean, domestic animals, which provide food. But other than that, he's not gonna start an underwater civilization. This poor little guy, look at him. So alone, you know? Staring at the ground in loneliness. Tool Shop Challenge! This is actually an easy way of seeing everything and what you need to do. The Tool Shop Challenge requires me to have 15 wealth and 15 technology. So what I'm gonna do is... Oh, the Granary Challenge completed and an ambassador... Wait, we'll deal with that in a second. I'm gonna put an herb, because herbs give off technology. Not as well. See, honestly, I like to like go with the freaking this rock guy because the minerals that they put down just freaking stack up so well and give you the points you need so easily. However, there are certain developments, aka achievements, that basically say things like, "Oh, make a civilization or a village without using minerals. Make a civilization or a village without using swamp guy at all," like shit like that, and it makes it a lot tougher and challenging, and it also expands you and how you play the game. But fuck that shit, I'm gonna send him to make some minerals. Do it. Oh, and also we completed the granary, so now a forest ambassador loves us. Therefore, I'm gonna make the forest giant pick up the forest ambassador, and he's gonna gain fruit aspect ability, which you son of a bitch. Which upgrades a plant with the fruit aspect, which adds more food. So this is gonna happen when I go like this. He's moving slowly. There, +3. Oh yeah! See, those little things are what the... Oh my god, this one's gonna get greedy. So anyways, those ambassadors add these like type of attributes. If the swamp guy were to pick up the forest ambassador, it would have been this one, which would have allowed them the reaction aspect. So you gotta keep completing challenges in order to strengthen your giants every single time you play the game, because it comes in handy and it allows you to build bigger and better villages. What does this guy want? Requires 30 and it's already at 25, so I'm gonna just add one more of these and it's probably gonna send them over the edge in terms of greed. I'm telling you, they get friggin' annoying when they get too greedy, because they just go and attack the other village even if you don't want to. And more often than not, they'll win if they're that much more advanced than the other village, which just gets annoying. But let's see, maybe they won't be so greedy, maybe they'll relax. You know what, maybe I want them to attack so that you're able to see it. Yeah, we're gonna make them get greedy. You're not just limited to having 3 civilizations. I could also fill this up, but I want to just focus on this. Trade post is complete! I'm gonna pick it up. That's gonna give me... Yes! I wanted this one so that I can make these get more wealth, and I can show you what happens when they get too greedy. I'm really going all out with this. They are gonna be so pissed. Oh, another thing got completed. Oh, and another thing if... Oh no, Lame Town! You're attacking Dark Run. See these little bitches. Alright, and what do you do if you want to protect them? Very simple. Get Rock Giant and fucking shut it down. Shut down the entire operation. Show these bitches. Smite them. Smite them. They got too greedy. That's... Show them what happens when they get greedy. Show them. Just walk faster, damn it. Y'all bitches. Y'all bitches wanted to fight. You got one. I brought the fight to ya. Brought the fight to ya. Ooh, another ambassador. And I can't pick him up with the earthquake guy because he's full, and I probably can't pick it up with the forest either because I already picked up one with him. So to pick it up with the nice little crab. Oh, this guy is probably going to become too greedy also because it literally just formed where the other civilization had been. So it's just going to keep repeating itself. So I need to get rid of it fast. The things that will make it get greedy if I want it to survive. So I'm going to replace everything with the exotic animals so that the civilization doesn't go crazy every time it forms right there. They got a muck bomb. They each have a different attacking abilities, except I think the ocean giant, because the ocean giant just heals other giants. Such a little bitch. Am I right? They should not be greedy anymore. Each thing that you can build up adds more of whatever it is. Like, this will add more food if it's next to an apple tree, a dandelion, or a strawberry. Additionally, you could have transmutations where you can make this blueberry into an apple tree because I used the lesser fruit aspect. Now I could make it an apple tree. What I want to do, though, is leave it like that because I know that blueberries get a lot more food if it's next to a strawberry. So I'm going to build up a strawberry right here by using the leaf aspect because that's what will build the strawberry because the fruit aspect builds the apple tree. Boom, strawberry. And boom, the blueberry got way more shit. See, I don't want an apple tree because if I want to use only plants for this village, the apple tree gives a lot of food, but if they're close to animals. Or I want to use plants, I'll go ahead and leave it to strawberries, because strawberries give more food and if they're close to plants. So there's a lot of shit to take into account. Because then you could also use fertility boost, and then with the fertility boost, whatever you build on that plot of land will get a fertility boost, and whatever aspect you use will be increased, and then you'll be able to grow even better trees and better animals and better minerals. So it gets really crazy, and you always have to have like this balance of everything you build within its borders so that the civilization could grow to its fullest without getting it too greedy, while also taking every aspect of the real estate into account. You want to make sure that every single thing that you build is getting the most for its location. Like right there, this plant is in a pretty shitty location because it's a blueberry, and blueberries only give off a lot of food if they're near other plants. However, if I turn it into an apple tree, turn it into an apple tree. That's the only thing that I don't like, how slow they friggin' move. I would like them to move faster. Now it's an apple tree, and it's gonna give more for each animal nest next to it. While I could only have one animal nest next to it, I can do it! So I'm gonna put some animals right there. Oh, shit. I didn't even know that I had this. Here, pick them up. Then it gets even more complicated with the danger that you could have within each village, and the more danger you have, the less likely they are to get greedy and attack. Oh! It's so complicated for being such a simple game. And it's so fun, and you waste so many hours, and there's so much for you to do! Also, I hate the swamp. Personally, I just hate it, you know? I never want to use animals to get wealth. I always just use the rock giants for getting wealth, and it can't give any food. It could give technology, but once again, the rock giant just gives a better technology with its advanced minerals. So I don't even know, alright? I don't even know. I just never use it. These get crazy challenging, by the way. After a certain point, you stop getting ambassadors because the people are all like, no, we're not going to give you an ambassador anymore for this tiny shit. You're going to have to build something crazy for us. So they're going to start asking for like a crazy amount of food. My dog is watching me play Reus. It's just really freaking great. And the entire game is so addictive. It's so well made. There's only like a small amount of things that I would find really, really annoying, and it's like a stupid thing to find annoying. Oh no, this bitch is gonna get greedy. Always with your greed, desert. I use you once as an example and never again. Oh, and you could also destroy individual things by going up to them with the rock giant and using the earthquake command. so that'll stop the greed. When you destroy something that once was producing a lot, you'll likely get this, what's happening right here, where it's at 68 over 53. What that means is basically it's going to start going down. I mean, it's all about strategy. Like, after a certain point, you're going to start sacrificing certain placements because you need to build something better there, so you'll see, like, for example, the wealth is going down, oh no, but you know it's going down at such a slow rate that you don't care about it, so you're just, like, it gets good, guys. It gets really good, guys. I promise. Despite the fact that I don't really know how to pronounce the game, I love it. So, it's such a gem, you know, and it's, right now, at the time of me filming this, and probably at the time of me putting it up, it's 50% off on Steam. Totally worth it. Totally worth it at its original price. And it's new, you know? It's not just your typical tycoon game where you're just building civilizations, you're building villages, you're managing them in a certain way. No, you gotta, like, make sure that you're looking at the math of everything. You wanna make sure that, like I showed you here, you wanna make sure your real estate is at the best possible outcome that it could be. So that's Reus, everybody, by Abby Games. You should definitely check this out. Definitely buy it, definitely play it, and definitely talk to me about it. Like and subscribe for more videos. Leave a comment telling me if you love this game, or if you played it after my recommendation. What do you think about it? Because it's so great, guys. See you later. I'm just going to do this for another hour.